All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another session of the Fall of the Crusaders. Accompanied by my lovely and amazing players.
Woohoo!
I have
And
a
our
special
lovely and amazing
announcement.
GM.
Okay. That aside, today's episode is going to be a little bit out of left field, a little bit special, just for you, because due to unforeseen events, we're gonna shuffle things a bit, but that doesn't mean we're gonna stop. The show must go on because we're going not forward, but in time, reverse. While our intrepid adventurers, the Crusaders, find themselves in the depths of the ocean, in the sea of storms and the sea of sorrows, searching down, hunting, even trying just to locate and even ask for a reason of what their former friend is up to. We go back a month or two or so to when things seemed like they make sense, to when things seemed like everything, while not all right, was not alright for most, the best of times for them.
Oh,
You find yourselves in a laboratorium, some sort of. You remember that you were here to stop a rampaging madman from destroying Marinao from in a fiery blaze, and as you dealt with the henchmen one by one, systematically defeating them with spells and swords, you find that this is not even a challenge for you. It's just the equivalent of taking out the trash. Honestly, you might as well be doing something else entirely. But hey, everyone looks up to you, and no one else is available to do it, so you do so. And as the last henchman pleads for mercy, you watch as he is struck down by a giant sword. Slash and thump. The corpse falls on the ground. All that's left is the madman responsible for the entire scenario to begin with. He looks at you all. The party just strewn across the laboratorium after fighting off goons and monsters concocted in this abomination of a study, and he just cackles. Fine! Take me in! You won't see the last of me!
the next time we will be seeing you is behind bars.
You'll never take me alive! I swear it! And he has like a small dagger and like a little potion on his left and right hands.
What the fuck are you trying to pull now? Your laboratory is in shambles. Your henchmen are all gone. There is nothing left here but for you to beg for our mercy.
That will never book! And a swift thud. Oh. Sorry, I thought you were done talking. And as the guy just slumps onto the ground, you watch as your good old friend Harkosh is standing right behind the mad scientist. The hilt of his blade just thumping, leaving a visible bruise on the guy's backside. Yeah. Okay, it's not my fault I didn't mean to hit him that hard.
I mean, we both know wizards are fragile creatures. You could have went a little bit easier.
Let me check if he has a concussion, and I'm gonna run over and just start not healing enough to like wake him up, but enough so there's no concussion.
Just a stabilizer, basically.
Yeah, just stabilizer, basically.
As you kneel down and you work on your healing magic, you heal him just enough for him to remain unconscious, but also just enough so that he can feel the consequences of his own actions.
Yep.
And you watch as the center of the laboratorium is crackling with raw energy. You sputtering and just forming nothing. It's trying to coalesce into a form, but it's as if either it's unable to, or the process is interrupted by you heroes. It just doesn't seem to be working.
It's just not doing anything, or is it still trying to?
It's just sputtering in the room, like in the center of the room. Like it's just, existing. I guess that's the best way I can call it.
Can I try and discern it? If I seen something before, what's the source of it? What's the end goal here?
Sure. Give me a Arcana. Yeah.
I'll be so for real. The battle music scared the shit out of me. Even after Dolph was like, "Yeah, it's a roleplay session." I hear combat music and I'm like, "Oh."
Fear.
Exactly. Never know what to expect when it comes to my sessions. All right. 17. Let me just pull up the music first. I don't. Hopefully this is okay. As you gaze and peer into the vast and raw energy that is collecting in the middle of the room, you watch as sparks fly, and you realize that whatever this scientist is trying to do, it's as if he's trying to open a doorway to another plane. And not just with magical means, but with science itself, combining both.
Oh.
Can I search his body to find any notes he had? Search his person, I mean.
Mm-hmm. You find... Go ahead.
After Shalawan is done, I'm gonna look at him and go do you need anything else from him?
From this guy? I mean,
Yeah.
we could keep him alive. I could poke his mind a little bit.
Well, yes, I meant from his person.
Oh,
I'm gonna pull out my rope and be like, cause if you are quite finished, I shall restrain him.
go ahead. Just be gentle. This might be an evil scientist, but I don't want to lose another sharp mind in this world.
You call
I
this
shall
sharp?
try.
I mean, could you do something like this?
Wow.
If I implanted your mind in my skull, perhaps, and he just shuffles around the paper on the scientist's body.
Wow.
Huh.
Huh?
No, it's just bunch of rambling nonsense, honestly.
Ooh, I love rambling nonsense. Gimme.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Well, I mean, obviously we have to deal with the crackling energy in the room.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Perhaps the rambling nonsense will make sense to Solomon.
Exactly.
Forgive me. My apologies. Here you go. And Harkosh just hands you the pieces of notes.
Just nod and take it. What's it say? What's it say? Yeah, what's it say? I'm trying to get
She fucking Solomon pre-Hercos betrayal is just a fucking gremlin.
I'm trying to get into
Solomon and Ati just the same. Just like, what does it say? What does it say? What does it say? I wanna read it. Tell me. It's just Ati. Give me some time. Sorry.
You could see that Harkosh is quite right in some aspects, in that most of the ramblings are nonsense. For example, what you expected to be scientific notes about how much vials and necessary ingredients is required to maintain such a portal. Instead, you are listening to ramblings of how this Saturday night there will be a 20% off on ale, or how there will be.
It's a voucher?
Don't forget to wash laundry. You know,
Sounds like my journal, bro.
Sounds like my journal, yeah. I just... You know, Harkosh, never mind. This, yeah, no shortment here. You're right.
I will directly investigate. Jeremiah will directly investigate this crackling ball of energy and just sort of poke it with his spear, like a little bit.
You're gonna poke it? Oh.
I suggest, without even looking up from the nose, Solomon just shouts, I suggest you don't do that.
You watch as you approach the energy, the giant chasm of energy that Harkosh is next to you, Jeremiah.
Oh. Well, I can be a little headstrong, but please understand that in order for us to truly understand it, touching it. Our touch is, after all, one of our best senses. This is speaking from somebody with zero perception.
Yeah.
I guess it's just like kind of looking at his hands, like.
Brother.
Harkosh just looks at you, and then just looks at Isaiah. He just says, "Yeah, I concur." Really.
Isaiah, with their hands still on the scientist, finally finish their spell. Just kind of looks up, like puts their hand up. If it goes wrong, I still have a bit of energy in me.
Precisely. We shall be fine, I'm certain. What do you think, Kirkos?
Well, listen. If it does go wrong, which is, judging by my estimates, around 40% of the time, we'll just defeat it, as we've always done.
I doubt it's gonna pull anything. And after all, 60%. I like 60% odds.
I do not.
And you touch the tip of your spear onto the energy field.
I'm gonna stand between the energy field and Solomon. This way.
I am going to start very gently dragging the scientist away.
Alright.
I'm still just
The moment you touch the moment your spear touches the energy, you give me a dexterity saving throw.
Nice. Nice.
Yes, my dex save of 0. +3, obviously. With a 15.
But a 15, Amicus, I want you to watch as Jeremiah is flung like a Gary's Mod ragdoll across the room. And you watch as Jeremiah, somehow, when you feel like you would get shocked, but you don't feel any electricity surging through your body. What you do feel is the small cracks of ribs that you sustain from the impact of the pushback. You know.
Ugh.
What did I say? But yeah, let's not listen to the guy who spent his entire life in a laboratory. Yeah, let's just poke things. What did I say?
But
Hey,
it did
hey,
seem to have
the other person who spent his entire life in the library, in a laboratory, excuse me, is now laying unconscious on the floor over there.
I start running over to Jeremiah.
I'm gonna shrug. And I'm gonna be like, spending your whole life in a lab does not do well for your physical prowess. Oh, at these AFK.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
All right.
What was Turkosh gonna say?
Harkosh wasn't going to say anything, but as you realize that your little experiment did affect the energy pile, as it stopped crackling green and it stopped, bzz, you know, like it stopped buzzing. It slowly but surely began to turn into the light in the room began to dim, and you watch as you're checking on your sibling. Amicus, you're checking on Chalmon to make sure he's okay.
Mhm.
You watch as the center of the room is turned from something bright to something much darker.
Oh.
Well,
And you watch as you hear the sound of armor collapsing on the floor. And you see this, what was once energy turned mist, is now seeping in to Harkosh. Like, the mist is like forcing its being, its essence inside of his body, if that makes sense.
oh
Yes,
shit.
it does.
Oh,
A Russian. I'm a Russian. What do I even do? Is it something that I can? Can I even like? Is this like a tangible thing?
You don't know. You can try.
does it look like Harkosh is in pain?
You
Like,
you watch as like his left and like his hands are just like jittering and they're like spazzing a bit, you know, like I mean he's on his knees, you know, from when he was standing up. So
shit.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go over and try and like bat the energy away.
alright. Just roll me a simple attack roll, nothing, no fuss, no fuss.
I'm
That's-
going to
that's-
try and drag him out. I'll just call to Asaya. Asaya, with me! Come on!
23.
Whatever spell I was about to cast to help heal my brother goes kaput, and I start running to help drag Harkos.
Right. I would say with your combined efforts, Sans Shulman, you watch as, first of all, from Amicus, you, with your Warhammer, you make contact. Your Warhammer makes contact with this mist. And you feel as though you thought you were going to pass through air. But you hear like a squish, like a something, like you felt like it hit something before the smoke dissipates, revealing nothing. And as you drag Harkosh back, you watch as the mist eventually, when its connection has been severed by Amicus, begins to deteriorate from Harkosh's body, and it dissipates. And Harkosh is just unconscious.
Well,
Looks like the most basic solution worked this time.
oh, the solution worked for you, but when I touch it,
Well, Amicus just kind of blinks at Jeremiah a couple of times. Or like, you would think if Amicus had eyelids, he would blink a couple of times. Just kind of like stares at him blankly for a couple seconds, shrugs.
Isaiah is immediately on top of Harkos and tries to, like, is he unconscious because he's like wounded? Is he unconscious for a different reason? Can I try to figure out something?
Yeah, I would say like with your expertise in the medical arts, you would know that he's not unconscious due to anything from the fighting that you've all just been through. It's more so that it is directly correlated to whatever just happened to him.
where do you mind actually, DM, answering Amicus's question about like, do we have a canonical reason about where like Becky is away?
Oh, he's just at home.
He's Baker is housekeeping the headquarters.
I would probably say like Beke is probably like, since this essentially felt like taking out the trash to us, right?
Yeah.
Beke was just like, you guys can do it without me, you'll be fine. You guys have Isaiah, right?
That's true.
But yeah,
You guys will be fine. I have other shit to do. He's like off on duty, like healing someone else. He's like, he's on call. He's at a hospital.
To expand a little bit, yeah, he's not here. It's just you five, right? Yeah, 5. But they are, yeah, they're also in Mare now, so they're around, but not here right now.
Just not joining us on our errand run, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Can I? I'm gonna start to like very gently, lightly tap Harkos's face and like, Harkos, are you okay?
No response. As you tap the scales of the white dragonborn, nothing. Unresponsive.
I'm going to try lesser restoration on him.
Okay.
I, on the other hand, are.
We are. Do you have like what is the word? What is the spell? I forgot.
Simulacrum?
No, I don't know.
Simulacrum?
No.
How is Simulacrum gonna help us in this endeavor?
No, I just thought the IMR for the IMR.
Do you have like is it
IMR.
the spell evil and good? Is that what it's called?
Protection
detect
from
evil and good.
I don't have it ready,
Right.
but I'll just cast Cure Wounds, and for now.
What is? Where is lesser restoration in my spell list?
Isn't it like a level 2 spell?
Exactly. I think I forgot to
Ayo.
put it in. No, Oh,
Hmm.
here it is. I have
Okay.
so many spells.
Real.
I mean, I
Poetic
completely
moment.
understandable.
I mean, your spell list is bigger than the Library of Alexandria, so you know.
The spell list of Azaya.
So, as you cast Cure Wounds and Restoration, you watch as both your healing magic gets to work, and physically, he's healed. And slowly but surely, you watch his eyes open up and they flutter awake. And then he looks at you on the ground. Passive perception. Jalek. Okay. Alright, and he looks at you blankly.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. That was something.
Because I have to ask, do you recognize?
Hmm?
Do you recognize us?
Yeah. How could I? The better twin.
Ooh!
I will let
I-
that slide for now.
The cloth that wraps my eyes makes this not visible, but Isaiah blinks just incredulously a bunch of times at Harkos, and like you see their hands like reach up to Harkos to the shoulders, and well, your sense of humor hasn't changed. I think you just need glasses.
Ugh.
How
Oh.
are you feeling?
I don't know. I feel like the equivalent of listening to I feel like the equivalent of listening to Winchester's monthly reports and sanctuary activities, so not very well. I'm about to fall asleep.
Do you remember what happened?
Hmm. It was. We were tracking down that scientist guy, and next thing I knew, I agreed to test it out with a stick. Oh, I mean, sorry, not me. Josiah. Josiah wanted to test it out with a stick. So,
Well, calling Abyssian a stick is a word choice, but I appreciate it.
sorry.
I appreciate your memory. You're fine. Fine. Come, perhaps we should, unless there is other things to search and look for around these parts, perhaps it'd be best for us to extricate ourselves from this blasted laboratory and set it to burn as we leave. Since
No,
I don't believe
I don't
there's
think
anything
we
up
should
here.
burn it. I think it's better if we let Sanctuary know, and well, maybe they'll deal with it later. We've done our job.
Sure. I would fight that, but you're in no state to properly conduct an argument. So we'll leave that for later.
Hmm.
Here, let me help you up. And I, frail and small as Isaiah is compared to Jeremiah, they will sort of put their hands around Harkos and put Harkos's hands around their shoulder and try to like start helping carry him.
Okay.
I'm gonna like crouch down and put Hakosh's other arm around my shoulder. Well, I guess not around my shoulder, on the shoulder that he's closest to. Because if he tries to go around my shoulder, he's not gonna be able to reach.
You
Yeah.
both help Harkosh up, and you watch. You hear from behind, like, "Hey, hey, what about me? I'm just tied up in here. Hey."
Oh, don't worry, I'll be dealing with you.
Uh-oh.
But I
No.
trust
Don't
you.
hurt him.
I represent the soul invictus, and we, as much as active we are in vanquishing evil, we understand when it comes to information, and of course mercy when the needs call for it. I'm just gonna pick him up like a cat. You know how you pick up a cat from the
Like by the scruff?
By the neck, yeah? Oh my god.
Just like
Alright.
yoink.
And as you do, you make your way out of the laboratorium, and you find yourselves walking back to a familiar but comfy sight.
Foreshadowing is a literary device.
Ha.
Okay.
You watch as, while you are on the way back, droves of people part ways, making space for you to walk. All of them believing that they do not deserve to walk the very same ground that you do. Mutters and gossips whisper of reverence and recognition. You watch as everyone looks at you with admiration, with devotion. Some of them, with markings of the Soul Invictus, approach you, Jeremiah. Jeremiah! Well, it's an honor to be in your presence. What have you been up to, sir?
We have dealt with another threat to my renown. Rejoice, my fellow. Oh, once again, your leader has thwarted another plan that would have led to my renown to ruin.
Of course. May Aurora's light shine upon you, always. And then they look at you, and they turn towards the other adventurers. Oh, and thanks to you as well, for helping our leader.
I just like wave at them. You know the fucking Baymax wave where he does like
Yeah.
the circle? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
La 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 la.
Ba-la-la-la.
And in front of the Sanctuary's headquarters, you spot a familiar face. A tabaxi of white fur. Winchester. So I take it's been done, Vegas told me that they didn't even need to show up. So they went on their little, what was it? Spiritual recovery? Something about monasteries of triage for some reason. Anyways, glad to see you've dealt with it.
Be glad to see you, but unfortunately for you, your work is not over. The laboratory, as requested by our fellow Crusaders, wish to be handed off to the sanctuary instead of being burned down in an accidental fire. So, good luck with the paperwork for that.
Really? Huh. May I know who decided to save us the trouble? To save you guys the trouble?
Looks at Herkosh. You can thank him for that.
And Winchester just meets Harko's gaze and just. Well, thank you. I see that you do care for knowledge to be preserved. And he just looks at Winchester. Yes. If there's any organization I trust to carry this out dutifully, it would be Sanctuary.
Foreshadowing is a literary device. I'm gonna look at Winchester and be like, speaking of knowledge, we encountered something in that lab that none of us could quite decipher.
See. Well, I'll send in the scholars once the site has been secured, and tell you what. And he tosses you a bronze coin. If you do catch the coin, you notice that it has special markings and engravings.
Oh.
Tonight, just for tonight. This one's on me. All round of drinks if you wish.
One.
I still do not understand alcohol.
You don't need to understand it. You just need to know that it's for fun.
I do not understand that either.
It's okay, because I also don't drink.
Perhaps I will teach you both how to consume that sweet.
I don't. He just you can see someone want to speak up about Amicus, but okay.
Say something then. Are you going to actually say something, or is your character moment that you hesitate to speak?
It's a hesitance.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, you're gonna give my son alcohol.
It's not that he's gonna give him alcohol. It's just I don't think. Solomon's gonna speak up. I don't think Amicus can consume it, but it's not that I don't think. I know. But good luck for trying, I guess.
Oh, we'll probably find some oil or something that we can consume. You are made entirely of metal, so I'll have to figure it out.
Just because I do not need to eat or drink does not mean I cannot attempt it.
Very well. Hopefully, good round of wine for all of us, especially for of course, after dealing with that. What's the word? Magical disturbance. Very much deserved.
Yeah.
I think we should have him looked at. Memory loss is not a good sign.
Amicus, I'm fine. I can tell you, I'm perfectly. And you watch as in front. He's talking to you in front of you, right? You watch as he pulls out his sword.
Oh.
Do you react?
No. I'm just staring at him.
As he pulls out his sword and he cuts something in the air next to you. And you watch as two halves of a brick are are harmlessly floating and landing near you.
Rick?
A brick?
Mm-hmm.
I look at the scientist or slash mad scientist that I am carrying.
Mm.
What are you looking at me? I didn't do anything.
Okay. What's...
And then you look at
Mhm.
his hands are still tied, and he's like still like he's struggling to break free, but he's not resisting that much to be able to throw a brick at your direction.
Can I...
But what you do notice, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna ask if like the big brick was thrown, and if so, can I check where from? Like look into the direction.
Yes, go ahead.
I do, so I don't know, I guess.
You turn around, you watch as there are still loads of people around you. But you notice a couple of people in hoods. They seem to turn around and walk away.
Did anyone see that? I'm like asking my party. Did any of you guys see that? Then I point towards the figures.
We will look. I will look there and probably see no one there.
So I was also trying to figure out where the brick came from.
Actually, I feel like that guy's got shitty aim. Harkos just like picks up both halves of the brick. Because, as he puts the brick pieces together, it spells out something quite synonymous in common. False prophet. Look at you. You've got both fans and enemies.
Who said that last thing? Was that Winchester or
That was Harkosh.
Argos?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was tossed at Josiah?
No, it was tossed at you. That's why he said, whoever it is, he's got shitty aim. That's why.
Ah, okay.
My apologies.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Jeremiah will look at the brick and just laughs. Yeah, like that's going to hurt me. It's going to, as the head of a religious organization, of course, there will be people with differing opinions. It is truly unfortunate that they cannot see the light our way. It will be a thing, but like taking out the trash, why must you bother doing it yourself? Let's not think about it. After all, come on, rewind. Holds up the sort of. I'm assuming Amicus is still holding the bronze coin.
Yeah. It's just like in my hand. I'm just
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
just
like
gonna-
palm out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna point a thumb at the palmed bronze coin. Eh?
I thought you were gonna like grab it from me.
No. I am trying to imagine what Jeremiah would be before Hercos' betrayal, and I would think he's less of an ass.
A little less angry.
A little less angry, I think, yeah.
A little less pointed.
Amicus is just going to shrug.
Well,
Who we going first?
sorry, continue.
Ah,
I
okay.
think my Wi-Fi is okay.
With all of us together, a brick is a very minimal threat at best.
See, you get it.
Speak first.
Foreshadowing is a literary device.
Well, if you are going drinking, brother, I'll join. Just to make sure we both get home.
Come on, Sylvia. Just finish the round that is given for free. Just that one. Afterwards, we'll we can swear off drinking again, and we'll be all hunky dory.
It'll be really funny if Jeremiah gets sloshed.
That's one drink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just like the Jeremiah surprisingly has the constitution of Cloudy.
As much as I want that to happen, I have divine health.
to be fair, yes, Jeremiah cannot get drunk.
Oh,
I'm so sad.
tragic.
Cannot get poisoned. Haha.
Does being drunk counts as a disease?
No, because when you get drunk, you mechanically you get the condition poisoned.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Wait, so I can get drunk?
Well, unless you are immune to being poisoned. But I don't
I am
think
not.
I don't
Let's
think
go.
alcohol I don't think alcohol counts as disease.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I was
No.
questioning.
If that's the case, you can get drunk.
Let's go.
Yeah. So Asaya just looks at Jeremiah. You do know there is no such oaths against drinking. I just don't do it, brother.
I know. Hey, let your big brother be the guide for once, eh?
Alright, one glass.
There's
oh,
the spirit.
Is that the term? A glass?
Yes, a glass will do. A glass is one of the terms. Sure.
Okay. And Asaya turns to Harkosh. Are you going to be joining as well, Harkosh?
I was thinking about. Honestly, I was thinking about skipping, but if everyone's going, I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, come on. I think a good round of fun before whatever next mission or great threat that will befall us all once more is certainly great for our spirits. It is good to live, and we must enjoy living as much as we can. Or shall
Yeah.
use a literary device.
Yeah, like how you told Amicus that Charlemagne was dead, and as a fun prank on living. You know?
It's a joke, and he's fine.
I still do not get it.
No, the two of us
I had
still
to
didn't
try.
get it.
Foreshadowing is a tool.
But actually,
Wait, that's so. Wait, I didn't even realize. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
No, I swear, I thought that's what Christoph was hinting at because Solomon actually died.
Well, honestly, I was okay. If like this is me speaking, like DM, like I was hinting about the backstories that you guys made because I thought it'd be cute, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's why it started as that. And then,
Yeah,
like,
but
when it became
then we all
foreshadowing
realized
as a
that, oh shit,
literary device.
he actually died.
He actually died. I also, like, realized that I was like, what the fuck? Yo!
Oh my god.
Premonition! Cloudy! Did Apollo, like, hit you with the random dodgeball of, like, the gift of premonition?
Tempo Sike!
Tempo lisike.
Tempo Sike! Time is a circle!
Time is a circle.
If Harkosh is also joining, I'll also keep an eye. Considering you were hurt or whatever happened to you, I at least make sure you drink and not get poisoned or worse, let whatever it is have any adverse effects if there is still anything affecting you.
I appreciate your concern, Isaiah. And he puts his hand on your shoulder. But no buts, actually. Thank you. I mean it. And you Josiah, you watch as the scientist in your hands starts to resist even more slightly. Just, let me go. Let me go.
Goodness gracious, I almost forgot I had you in my arm.
Can I walk?
It's very easy to carry a fucking wizard when all I do is carry armor and giant other fucking large things. I will look to Winchester. I'm assuming can use the. I'm assuming Sanctuary has some kind of dungeon to throw this in. Or
Yeah. Don't worry. We have enough dungeons too. Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
Hey, halfway there. Come on.
Huh? What? I was gonna say we have dungeons big enough to house a dragon. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Title card.
title card. Before
Title card.
the
Title card. He said the thing. Roll credits.
Before
Okay.
the
See you next week, guys.
See you next week.
before the wizard gets handed over, I'm gonna walk up to him and just say, so about the thing that you did, if you would be so kind to answer one of your fellow scholars' questions.
What do you want?
Just, it's the same thing you do, just knowledge. What was that back there?
You'll find out soon enough. All of you will.
Jeez, is that what I sound like sometimes? Like I said that to Jedediah.
No, you're less insufferable, maybe a lot less insane. You're kind of your insanity is at least measured, Solomon. Relax, don't fret not.
Yeah, Jared says right. Your craziness is an asset, not a hindrance.
Is that Winchester?
No, that was Harkosh.
It's Hakosh.
Wow.
And as Winchester is approaching the scientist, like, come on, buddy. Let's get you to your new home. Like, no, you don't understand. Wait, you don't understand. I was just doing what was right.
Ooh.
What? Huh?
I was just doing what was right.
No, that was Extremo saying it. I heard it.
Okay.
Weirdo. And I look over to Harkos.
Hmm.
Okay, without like a word, I'm gonna like approach him with like hands behind my back, just putting my face inches from his, like looking deep into his eyes. You know, like and almost like a.
He moves back slightly in the awkwardness of it all. Showman,
Do I notice anything different, like in his eyes or like behind or anything?
give me a perception check.
Aww. 11.
Everything seems fine.
You have to on time G.
True, I forgot. 14.
Oh,
Everything seems fine.
Hmm.
Well, he does seem a little bit tired, but maybe, you know, a day's worth of adventuring, right?
can't be solved with a good round of drinks.
True. Exactly.
Well,
Okay, I slowly back away just a little bit. I will keep my eye on you. If anything funny happens, I call dibs on the samples. And I like walk away.
And I'm gonna walk up to Harkosh and be like, he means that out of concern. I think.
Nope, it's purely research. And I continue walking.
Amicus like slowly 180s to look at Solomon as he's walking away and just goes like, I thought you were supposed to be teaching me about manners.
He like stops and like like slowly does a 180 and looks at Harkos. It will aid me in my research, but your bodily health is my top priority as a good physician. Of course. I thought that would go without saying.
Solomon just had a moment of like, Papa, why would you say that? You're not setting a good example for your son.
He just realized that, oh shit.
Oh right, I have a son. Shit.
Well, anyways. I'm just trying to clear the awkward air. Let's, I believe we are to find an establishment that will be able to house us without dealing with metric an ocean worth of people outside the door. Shall we?
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. Let's get to it. And honestly, I think I know what place Winchester was talking about. Marcos just muses to himself. Who has the bronze coin?
Me.
Okay. Alright then.
Let us depart. And I'm assuming we're kind of like still standing in front of Sanctuary itself. And we're sort of handing off the prisoner, so we're just gonna turn 180 and then look at the... There is like a crowd of people awaiting just at a good distance away. Jeremiah will sigh. Sometimes I forget the true pains of fame.
Popularity is a double-edged sword.
I do not understand the pain in this.
You'll understand it after a couple drinks.
It's not physical, the amicus, it's figurative.
I do not feel it.
It's okay.
It'll be just fine. Alright, we'll head over to... wait, the Hercos mentioned something about knowing a good place, quote unquote? Did I hear that right?
Knowing the place that Winchester was talking about.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, Hercos, you seem to have an idea of where to go. I will allow you to lead me.
You watch as Harkless just like elbows Amicus just a little bit, and you hear just like pang inside. He said allow. He allowed me, you know. Oh, I remember that time.
Yeah, go ahead. So you should finish. You should finish.
I remember the one time that Jez allowed you to lead things. That was fun. We went surprisingly. It was surprisingly fun. Well, but yeah.
I do not think I was meant to lead.
Oh, can it? Everyone has the potential to be a leader inside of them. They just have to find what truly drives them. Because once you find that, anyone can do anything. They could even go to the depths of the world just to be able to find what it is.
Foreshadowing!
Take a shot every time I say it.
Amicus like walks and says like, he certainly has an interesting way of phrasing things.
You bid Winchester farewell as he drags the crazy kooky scientist inside. Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
gone crazy and cookie.
Mm-hmm. Like, what do you think he was even doing? Like, Harko's just like open to the topic.
It seemed like a portal to somewhere else. Judging by the black ooze, maybe the Shadowfell, but the reason...
You stopped at like the worst time possible, right? Judging at the what? Okay,
Okay.
but yes, yeah. I guess that's what it all. That's what it all was, I suppose.
Yes. It's likely attempt he was, well, never could learn what his pronouns was, but he was probably likely attempting to summon something. Like in Shadowfell. Or maybe somewhere else.
Considering whatever it was, did sort of, forgive the phrasing, touch you? And Isaiah looks at Harkosh.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel anything? Nice.
Harkos just barks in front of you.
Damn, Harkos, I didn't know you were like that.
Harkos, you're kind of freaky. Hey, keep it in the sheets, brother. Like,
Becca, your brother's a freak, come get him.
you freaky.
You freak! Keep on the
You
streets.
freak. Okay. Harko just looks at you. His eyes trying to meet your gaze. I believe if there was any feeling that I would recall, it's that I felt empty. But I can assure you that I'm still here, and I wouldn't be if it wasn't for you guys. I appreciate it a lot.
Does that ring any kind of bell to me?
I'm assuming he meant like waking, like restoring him and healing him when he quote unquote unconscious at the laboratory.
Yeah.
I thought the question was whether the
empty
symptom
ball.
was familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's the case, then give me a medicine check.
I'm a doctor.
Can I-
How do I not?
You're a physician!
How do I not have
Allegedly.
proficiency in medicine?
Oh,
I do have proficiency in medicine. Never mind. I lied.
Can I also do that?
Sure. You're a doctor.
Yeah,
Doctor Who?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean, he just.
wow.
BBC, please hire me. It's right there. I'm begging you, please.
Wow.
Hey,
Amicus
when-
is just like, but you are feeling back to normal now, I assume? Other than
Yeah.
the tiredness.
Yeah.
Do you think
And-
it could have been anything else?
Honestly,
That thing.
I don't know, but I think I'd rather not think about it. To be honest, it's what's. I'm sure Winchester and his sanctuary minds will figure out something out. Yeah. Besides, thinking about like consequences of magical spells is not really my forte. It's more of yours, isn't it, Chalman? Chalman? Why are you staring at me like that? I would have 26.
Wonderful segue. Incredible segue.
wonderful segue.
Nice.
What a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Nice.
BBC should hire you.
I mean, with a 26, you realize that maybe you're seeing things or not, but it's as if Shawman is walking. Shawman. Harkosh is walking and talking, and still interacting with you. But it's just one sort of funny quirk that you would know, and it's that it seems like he's not breathing.
Hmm?
He's not what? Sorry.
Breathing.
Huh?
I stop everything I'm doing. I grab Harkos by the shoulder and can I like put my fingers to his nostrils.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
You know,
Okay.
you know when someone's unconscious, you can put your finger
You-
there to check if they're breathing.
As
or not.
okay. As
Okay,
Solomon does that, I am going to also immediately cast detect magic.
I'm going
Okay.
to try and pull, like, sort of like, hold Solomon's like, what the? Okay,
I
you
just put my
you
other.
pulled one awkward moment before.
You-
Could we try not doing this in the middle of the street, perhaps? Whatever
Can-
you're trying to do.
Okay. Give me a strength, Shawman.
Oh.
Because you are trying to pull him to the wall and like shove two fingers
Not
up
like-
his nostrils.
I'm not trying to pin him.
No, he's not trying to push him through a wall. Just like walk up to him and like.
Just stop. Just like get him to stop, and then just put my fingers to his nose, not up it.
Yeah.
Like the way you would put like your like. I thought it was like a one finger thing. Like you
I
put
don't
one
know.
finger under your nose like a mustache. Like a mustache.
I guess I don't know. I just like sometimes fucking paramedics do the same when someone's unconscious. They check if they're breathing by putting their fingers to their nose. So I'm trying to do that.
I see.
Oh, Duff, you are a fucking genius. I'm gonna. Well, no, I'm not gonna glaze you right now. Taraja.
Do I still?
You watch as Harkosh just like swats your hand away. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Take a deep breath for me.
And he does so.
Let it out.
And he does the motions.
I just wait. For
Like Harkosh just looks like Jeremiah, and he just like lifts his right hand and like, can you believe this? They're like, look, the faster we get to the bar, the better I could forget about how crazy you can be sometimes. Come on.
Let's not do this in the street. Perhaps we can book like a private sitting area or something. But I don't know. Let's just get out of here.
Get a
first.
room, you two ass moment.
Do I detect anything? What detect magic do you?
With detect magic, you detect nothing.
I would like to ask this as a player. Does divine sense work, or do you have to activate it? Is that just a passive thing, or do you have to activate it?
I have to activate it.
Ah, okay, never mind.
You have to activate it. Yeah. You have to not think that Solomon is fucking insane to do it.
Yeah, and I'm kind of like, what? What
What the hell is this?
What? Jezza, you take.
Huh?
I was the one who said it.
No, I said what the Sigma, which is worse.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it. I didn't
That's
hear
what I
it.
heard.
I didn't hear it.
Ew.
I
heard it.
I take a step back from Harkos and I just look at Jose and say, if I were in your shoes, I would trust a learned doctor if something is wrong. But, you're right. Let's get on with it.
Actually, just one more thing, Harkosh.
Hmm?
If you'd let me, and I'll put my hand just right above Harkosh's chest, and sort of not on the chest, yeah, just hovering, just waiting if he lets me.
Yeah.
If he does, I am going to put the hand on his chest and try to feel for a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm. you watch as your mind races as to, could something actually be wrong? And as you inch your hand closer, he looks at you. And unlike Shulman, he gives you an approving nod. It's like, okay. As if to say, okay, I trust you. And as you put your hand on his chest to sense for anything, at first there was silence. And then thump, ba-dum, ba-dum, and yeah, there is a heartbeat.
And I would know this to be like a Dragonborn's normal heartbeat, right?
I don't know if you had a PhD in Dragonborn physiology, but it's just like any humanoid heartbeat, you know?
Okay.
A bit slightly elevated because of someone just trying to shove up his fingers up his nose, but you know, like
I meant in the sense that Isaiah has healed Harkosh and Baker like more than once. Like they are probably used to like being able to tell each of the party members like normal kind of like physicality. So if this is within that normal threshold, then Isaiah just steps back and kind of Harkosh is tall, right?
yeah, Harcourt is pretty tall.
Like they kind of crane their neck, look up at Harkosh a little, and just tilts their head very lightly before looking at the chest, and then looks at Shalobon. I understand why you did it, Shalobon. It's just everything else seems to be normal.
Look, I apologize. I got hasty. I just feel like something's off. Just the gut feeling.
I think all of us have every right to be about worrying about Henry. However, Erkos would also like to forget from what I gather. So perhaps if we refrain from reminding him of what happened, it would be pertinent for us to trust him.
Right, of course. You're right, brother. As always, but, and Isaiah still kind of looks a little worried at Harkos, just, is it okay if I just sort of, I promise you won't notice it, but, this is just something I already do anyway. Keep you on monitored by me, just to see if just under monitoring, that's it.
Sure thing.
We can give him another look after the sanctuary scholars bring us more information, I think.
Right, yeah, you're right. So, guess we drink now?
Yep.
Finally getting up to my speed.
Wouldn't hurt to try. I don't know if it will affect me at all.
What experimentation's for, right? And your master seems to really love the strange ones. You just...
He is quick to act.
Right. As you finally... As Harkosh finally leads the way, and finally you enter the establishment.
hold on, before we arrive, may I ask for a quick 2-minute bathroom break?
Sure, go ahead.
Piss break. Okay.
right.
Piss
Go ahead.
break. Everybody go piss.
5 minutes. Go.
Oh!
Piss break. Ah.
Are you guys still playing?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
We are in bathroom break.
I just fucking woke up from my nap.
Good morning.
It's fucking 8 p.m.
Yes.
It is
We are in the
morning.
same time zone. you just gotta change the P to an A, and then after that, it's just the morning.
I always
True.
say good morning to anyone who wakes up from sleep. It is always morning. Whenever
see.
you wake up.
Where are Ati and Crystal?
Ati is pissing, and Christoph, I assume, is as well. Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear him shuffling around.
Yo,
I
what's up?
haven't eaten. Okay. I just woke up, so give me like 10 minutes. I'm gonna get food, and then I'm gonna play fighting game.
We're in
What?
fucking D&D, bro.
Hello.
I forgot you guys did
Well, we just said we're just oh my god.
Wait, you did not say. Wait, did you?
Yes, I did.
Yes. You asked,
Oh,
are we
shit,
still
my
in game?
bad.
We said yes.
No, I thought no, cause Christoph and Ati were fucking playing funny fighting game. I thought they were still like, oops, miscom. Sorry guys.
Critical failure.
Critical failure. Okay,
I'm back.
I'm gonna.
I'll
How
go
about
back.
Oh, hi, Tadu.
you guys have fun?
Harry
Yeah.
wants us to play BB Tag, so
Mid-session.
Mid-session, okay.
No. No. You guys have fun. I'm gonna go.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know when we're done. Okay, Terry.
Yeah.
Apparently, the tavern we are going to has an arcade game. Let's go.
Holy shit! What is this thing? I love it.
You watch as you approach the tavern. It's manned by none other than Benjamin Bigger, and
Who?
Who?
Ben Bigger, the fucking bear from ZZZ.
Oh.
Astaghfirullah.
No idea.
don't worry, Ati can fill you in on how big the idea is.
Oh, I see him. I see him. It's the bear.
Yeah, the bear. It's the panda.
No, not a panda.
Oh no,
No,
he's
it's
not a
not a panda,
panda.
it's
He's not a
a
panda.
hound
I keep thinking he's a panda for some reason.
There is a panda.
Yeah, I
Oh,
keep
Pan.
mixing him. I keep mixing him up with the panda.
You guys have
first-
fun. I'm gonna do it.
Okay,
Bye,
see ya.
Terry.
Okay, right.
Okay.
I have a funny story about bathroom breaks. When I first went into college, one of my classmates at the time was like, on our first class, they raised their hand and were like, "Can I go to the bathroom?" And then the lecturer was like, "Hey, you guys are adults. I don't care. You wanna be in my class, and then you're gonna like get up and walk out. You wanna go toilet, then just go. You wanna go out, go buy a snack at Donkey, come back or not come back. I don't give a shit. Just do whatever you want. You guys are adults."
The first year of college.
You guys are adults. You can do whatever you want, and it was really funny.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, a good chunk of us were like fresh out of high school.
Back to game.
I hope this session has been going okay so far.
I've been having fun. Also,
Foreshadowing
I will
is-
do the I will do the Christoph glazing real quick actually. Harkosh doesn't look like he's breathing. Friend of both land and sea.
Ha.
I had been wondering while I was migrating my notes into like a binder so that I could just yeah, modular stuff. I can like change the order of things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like, I wonder how Harkos got into the temple. And then the moment Christoph was like, it doesn't look like Harkos is breathing. I was like, interesting.
Hmm.
I'm the
Wow.
iCarly meme. Interesting.
And Charlemagne trying to shove his fingers up his nose is the Carly gets flashbanged,
What's in the dark?
All right, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Steady?
Before we actually properly start, I'm gonna
Yes.
post something on the open chat, and then we can start.
Am I the only one who put that together?
Hakutas Imubuaya.
Okay, I'm gonna translate this meme for Ati. The letter that's missing is a D.
D.
Budaya. Ilmu budaya just means cultural studies. So generally speaking, it's the arts. But the D being missing turns it into buaya, which means crocodile.
And buaya in Indonesian slang has a connotation of what do you call it? Like what's the word in English?
Swinger? No.
A playboy.
Playboy.
There you go.
A playboy.
Um,
It's the Playboy faculty.
Yes.
Yep. Playboy faculty.
Lelaki buaya
Buaya darat. Buset.
This session is sponsored by Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle and Facultas Ibu Buaya. Thank you so much.
Isn't
No,
that
we are
song
not-
also by Agnes Mo?
Maybe.
I thought it was
I
like
think-
Alright, anyways.
It doesn't matter. Let's continue.
Anyways.
Oi. Eventually, your tired legs arrive at the Cypher Sarais. A good old rustic tavern. Yeah, enjoy while it lasts. I'm not giving you another one till the end of the campaign.
Oh my god.
This was before everything went to shit show.
Yeah, exactly. This is our beach episode.
it's a
No, yeah, that's the thing, because after that, because we're the spoilers.
It's just
How you doing?
This is the beach episode that it's a beach episode. It's an OVA, but the amount of foreshadowing in it.
You just call this session an over? Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Yeah.
You know what's the worst part? It makes so much sense. You know, like it's like the 13-minute prelude. It's like
Oh
it's like
my
episode
God.
0 before the anime starts. You know, like
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
it's
like,
like-
you know how some OVA episodes don't have certain characters in it.
Oh my god!
oh my god.
Welcome to the fucking. I keep forgetting the Fall of the Crusaders OVA, where we go to a tavern.
Alright, I'm gonna set up for the ecchi scene. Jerizai's gonna strip.
Amicus just takes off an arm.
That will come in handy.
Oh my god!
I made someone laugh.
Hey, you gotta hand it to me.
Oh,
Oh my god.
this is getting out of hand.
Hey, I'm.
Oh fuck! Oh,
Wait, that wasn't
Okay.
intentional.
that wasn't intentional!
That makes sense.
I got handed to you.
Fuck!
It's been-
God damn it.
The 2 minutes break turned into 20 minutes, people.
Oops.
All right, everybody, hands off. Right.
You know what? If there's any way to derail a campaign, it's puns. You know, hands down.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm done.
All right.
I could have continued it, but I did not.
As you enter the tavern, you watch as it is quite empty. It's as if you almost have the tavern all to yourself. And you watch as the person manning bar is a female half elf. And you watch as she looks up and she just simply tilts her head. Sorry, we have a reservation. Do you happen to have any proof?
I'm gonna like reach into my pouch and then take out the coin. Is
As you
this
take-
the proof you seek?
Yup. Would you mind giving it to me? And she extends her hand.
I'm gonna like put it in there. Just place it.
She curls it back, and then with her left and with her right, she just sets down 5 like mugs, empty mugs, in front of you. So, what are we having?
How I'm. I will have myself. Well, looks at the mug. Do you have mulled wine?
Oh. I want that. I want that.
Mulled wine. Hold on.
It's a quite typical like festive drink.
I-
I want Yulmust. I want Yulmust so bad.
Sure. I'm sure I can find some in the back.
Do not fret. Is this a time of celebration, and perhaps you should probably serve my tongue tied. My friends. Perhaps you ought to serve my friends first, who might have more simpler tastes. Oh, and
No.
for
Don't worry.
For my-
She just picks up a book and she scrolls. Today's special guest, as Winter states, you must be Jeremiah, correct?
I sort of like tilt my head as if like, wow, this motherfucker doesn't know me. This is really heaven. Yes, it is.
It says here to give you whatever aristocratic drinks you wish. So yeah.
You hear Solomon chuckle.
Mulled wine
Winchester
isn't
knows you
even
have expensive
aristocratic.
taste.
Don't
Hey,
worry.
what can I say? When you're the head of a religious sect, when you ask, there are certain offerings that you can ask from people who are much more higher in power. And
So is she gonna go to the back and look for the wine? Or...
before that, Jeremiah will also say, oh, and for my sibling here, Asaya should be on your list.
Hi.
What would you like?
The Isaiah just gives the lady a small wave and a small smile, and
Mhm.
they look at the mug before. Do you have anything that's on the lighter side?
Sure. Yeah. Let me see if I can find him back, and I'll fetch something for you. And what can I get for the rest of you? And her gaze meets Shalomon's eyes.
I like make quick eye contact with Jeremiah, but then turn back to the lady and just sigh and just say, "This will be a dumb question, but do you have anything non-alcoholic? It messes with my magic."
Oh yeah, don't worry. You must be Shalomon, right?
You know me?
Well, I don't
She has
know
notes.
you.
Hmm.
I've been given notes by by the person who paid for your tab for this evening,
Hmm.
Winchester.
We're not getting around.
Fair enough.
I would like to just state that if I would just like to state that most of our non-alcoholic drinks will be usually served in the kids menu, if that's okay.
I don't see how
Solomon gets a sippy cup.
I don't see how
We've-
that's a downside, so sure.
Okay.
Just a pick up. That's fucking
What will you be having? I'm sorry, Amicus. Was it?
Yes.
No, I'm not Amicus. That's Amicus.
Oh.
That's. Oh,
Oh. She
Yes.
was not talking to me. Whoops.
I think she thought that I was you because, well, I'm not made of machines. Anyways, don't worry. He's drinkable. I mean, he can drink. You know, like
He's drinkable.
Drinkable.
I am not a liquid.
Huh?
and I.
so.
So who are you asking first?
I suppose I'll ask. Well, since I already have your name, Amicus, what will you be having?
I have never tried alcohol before and don't know if it will actually do anything to me.
Okay.
I will take anything you recommend based on that.
Do you want to have the same order as one of your friends, or do you want to have something new and,
I would not mind something different. Perhaps
Alright.
if it does nothing to me, I can hand it over to someone else.
Okay then.
I'm gonna look towards Harkosh and be like, this one is Harkosh.
Sorry. I don't have you on the list. I instead have someone called Baker? Right. They're my sibling. I'm the forgotten one, don't worry.
That is flat.
Oh,
Foreshadowing is a
foreshadowing is a literary device.
Anyways. I'll have a... I'll just have a nice rosé, if that's possible. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're not on the list, I can't provide you with, with the
Gareth,
same
I will speak up. No. Put him under Baker.
He is not joining us today, so I am certain he will not mind. Sorry, I am certain they will not mind.
Okay then. I see. Well then. I'll be right back. You guys wait here, walk around, do whatever. No.
It
And
is
she-
appreciated.
She turns around and she heads to the back.
Jeremiah will immediately turn towards the right. Can you believe it? How the hell? How in the heaven? How in Aurora's light did they ever forget her code? Come on.
It's okay, guys. Don't worry. It's perfectly fine. I'm sure, I'm sure it's not a big deal.
I think
Not
it
nice.
matters. We are a team.
Exactly.
Yeah. We're a team.
Foreshadowing is a literary device in which
Well, in any case, how about that laboratory?
What about it?
Well, seemed strange almost. Like it wanted to. We heard reports that it was planning to lay waste to Maranao, and yet it was so almost laughably defended that it's just strange.
Serious? Yeah, they were weak, and I don't mean to insult them, but like genuinely, I think even one of us could have handled it all by their own.
Maybe that was the point.
Well, one, being it not me.
I'm just Asaya, you must not talk down on yourself. I'm certain you, like any of us on this, we're by the way sitting on like a bar table, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you or any one of us on this long table would be able to handle that kind of threat. So I'm just
Brothers.
wondering.
Well,
I'm just wondering why we
maybe.
were just summoned.
Maybe, but not specifically. Today, I didn't exactly prepare enough damage spells. And like, Asaya puts their hands up.
That's because you knew you were going to be fighting with us.
Yeah.
We kept our trust in you to keep us alive, which you've done. And he just like puts his armor, bang his armor a little bit. Thanks, you guys.
That is true. Yeah.
I'm gonna look to Jerazaiah and say, perhaps, regardless of whether we are capable or not, we work best together. Foreshadowing is a literary device.
Foreshadowing is. Yeah,
Today's
joke of this session.
Take a shot.
that should be the fucking title of the episode.
Foreshadowing is a
Foreshadowing
literary
is a
device.
literary device.
Take a shot every time we say it, and then we don't have to roleplay being drunk.
Oh my
Oh my god.
god.
Oh, you want me to actually crack open some alcohol? I can actually do that.
I don't
Oh,
have
right.
any.
No, no.
Okay.
You cannot crack one open without me, motherfucker. I have nothing.
I was gonna crack
I was
open
more
like a Cloud
saying you
7.
cannot crack open because I don't think it's a good idea in general. But
It was
But
just gonna
yes.
be a Cloud 7. It's like beer. I won't.
okay,
Anyways.
while everyone else was talking, Shulman, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
I look around.
And you look up, you look at your eye level, and there's no one there. And you look below, and there is a small kid reaching out to you.
Hello?
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but and you watch as like there's another child, taller this time, around her teens, just appears like inside the bar. Like, where is he? Oh my god! And she looks at you as she like hugs the kid. Like,
Is
where have you been? I've been. Oh my god! And you look at the lady, and you look at the kid, And now you do recognize them. These were people that you've once helped in your quest for research. These were one of the successful human trials.
Hello again, I suppose. I remember you. Is everything alright?
Yes, I wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me and Sis. We've been able to live on steady ever since you helped up with her breathing and me with being able to walk.
Well, it's just...
You know, one day I've been practicing a lot, and he just like has a stick and he like waves it like a wand,
Aw.
Aw.
like
Aw. Oh, that makes me so sad. I'm so sad.
Aw.
one day I'm going to be as strong as the Sanguine Mage himself.
Kristoff,
so
you
sorry.
can't do this to me.
Didn't we run away from a marino that's being sieged?
Yes!
Nice.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Foreshadowing is a little.
Oh man.
You
Yeah,
have to
he is
excuse him.
already dead.
He's got a world full of imagination.
What?
Anyways, don't worry.
Ambition can lead to good places. Don't extinguish the little spark he has.
I'm not. I just don't want him to wander into bars alone without my supervision.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that. I like look at the kid. You have a good sister, right? You have a good sister behind you. Just I helped both of you out, so don't lose each other, alright?
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Pain.
Maybe
Pain.
one day you can try healing your sister when she needs it.
Okay. I'm okay, I'm
will.
fine. Quintana!
I will. But that's okay. Because no way. Sis, look. They're twins. It must be them. Surely. We must not bother Aurora's chosen now, dear brother. Remember, we still have our prayers. Remember, our monthly gathering is coming soon, where most of our fellow brothers and sisters will pray together.
Foreshadowing is a literary. As the sister is doing that, Asaya is going to sort of. We're at the long bar table, right? You said, and I'm assuming it's like with those like high stools.
Mm-hmm.
So Asaya is going to like drop from the stool and just take a step and kneel in front of the kid and put their hand on his shoulder. And just there is a smile on their face, though their eye is covered, but it's a warm, bright smile. And Asaya just looks at the brother, then at the sister. It's okay. Hi. What's your name, child?
My name? No
Mhm.
one's really asked me about my name, but my name is Oscar.
Oscar. And your sister? And they look to the sister.
Melody, at your service. She just bows a little bit, knowing your presence and your stature.
Oscar and Melody, it's nice to meet the both of you. Well, you don't have to be shy. I like it when people say hi.
And like he watches, like he's just giddy, like he just jumping from head to toe. Like one day, I'm gonna be able to stand side by side with my heroes.
Well, I will make sure to wait. And until then, your sister is still right. And Asaya kind of like boops his nose.
Hmm.
You two still have to make sure you pray. And don't forget, Aurora's light and warmth forever be with you. And at that, with that, there is a very small light where their hand is on his shoulder, and I am casting guidance on him.
Oh.
Wow.
Ah, we love flavoring spells as flavoring.
Hey, if we're already causing pain, let's make it more, baby.
You gotta shoot for that 3-pointer. You know, like.
Amicus does not understand feelings, but I do. Okay, I'm fine.
And I will also, like, as I stand up after that, I put a hand on the sister, and I will also do the same.
Oh.
Alright. My head is on the table. I forget how much pain the guy can cause.
And as I put my other hand on the sister's shoulder, they look at Melody.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I am with my brother, and Asaya looks very warmly towards Jeremiah, don't lose sight of each other. Siblings are sometimes the only family you can have.
That's true. The bond of a sibling is very powerful. I wouldn't even be here without her.
And
And I wouldn't have anything to live without him. So yeah.
And I also would not be here without mine. So, and they put their hands on top of each of their heads and just kind of like lightly ruffles them.
Oh.
So just remember that. And, well, I would be glad to see where the future leads you.
Yeah.
I'm sure Aurora has lit a very bright path for the both of you.
Whatever happens, me and sis are gonna stay together no matter what. Through thick and thin. And I just know. Hold on. And the sister goes, I just know that Aurora will guide us off to her divine will or grace us. Even though we may not see the way, I'm sure she'll provide us.
I'm sure as well.
Or read a penny.
Oh.
And after that, I just step back and like sit back on the stool, but like they're still smiling at the sibling.
They start. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, aren't we glad that the Soul Invictus has a concept of an afterlife? Anyways.
I will just say, if my camera is on, I have a shit-eating grin on my face right now.
They begin to leave, but as they're leaving, you watch as Oscar is just doing like little wand gestures, like I'm gonna be the Sandwich Mage's apprentice, powered by the goddess of the sun. That's gonna be so cool, right? Yes, yes. They're like, hey, honestly, it's a once in a lifetime to be able to meet with them. So you should count your lucky stars, Oscar. I will. I'll never forget it for the rest of my life. And then
The next month.
And as that happens, bang! Like, drinks have arrived.
Spicy.
Someone just
I
thinks,
w-
someone just thinks to himself, huh, I'm glad they didn't. No. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Fuck me, never mind.
Oh.
I'm glad my magic worked, I just put it that way.
I'm going to look to Asaya for a moment. Well, it seems to have developed some very useful people skills. Very proud of you.
They're children. It's different, brother. And Asaya just looks away, like, sheepishly.
The contrary. Children are always the most. You have made me proud. Very well done. Perhaps someday you and I can stand oratorially, and perhaps I think maybe in a couple months we could lead the sermon together.
That would be an honor. And it's their smile is almost like, I don't think they realize it, but I don't think they can get rid of the smile for a while.
Barring extenuating circumstances, of course. We will hope to see that things go well. Sure. Well, anyways, the drinks are here.
Thank you.
You watch as all of you have distinctively different classes, with the most fancy and intricate being Jeremiah's, the most mundane being Amicus's, the most childish being Shulman's. And a regular wine glass for Harkosh, and the most mundane, just a good old fashioned mug, for Asaya. I know you asked for something light, but this is the best we got, so dig in?
Chug time.
Chug time.
Glug glug.
Asaya does not chug. Asaya just
Sips.
tries. Probably like 2 gulps.
Who chugs?
Nah, I'm not gonna chug. I actually want to know how it tastes.
Jeremiah will not drink yet. He'll sort of like think about it as he raises the glass, sort of looks at it, sniffs it, the whole 9 miles.
Okay.
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 So like how you drink coffee then?
Oh.
Yes.
How loud is coffee?
I know them.
Motherfucker.
Getting $4.
Fast.
With love. With love. With love.
Uh-huh.
But yes, you just hear from the edge of the table, like, why is it always Aurora followers? Why is it never a kid that goes up to me and is like, oh, I wish I was a paladin of Dissolute or something?
I mean, Hercos, my friend, you are in Marinao, a city that is predominantly sunny. I mean,
True.
the cold, shall we say, is tough around these parts. And I'm certain if we ever have a mission northbound, you will for once finally eclipse me in fame. But I highly doubt I highly doubt that part. But I'm certain you'll find some more in the future that north.
Yes.
Perhaps when things are quiet, we can make a visit. Find more worshippers of Desolate.
Thanks, Amicus. Appreciate it. And go on, enjoy your drink, as I will mine. And he drinks his rosé with a swift motion.
Jerizaiah will finally lift the helmet. Like there's like a faceplate for where the helmet sort of go.
Mhm.
He would just sort of lift it just a little bit, allowing him to take the smallest subtle sip of the wine.
It really is like while drinking coffee.
Damn.
I'm just Amicus takes like a sip, like just kind of like Haruko's like chugged it, right?
I would say
Did he-
chugged it, but like, just go, you know.
Okay. Amicus is just gonna follow in like Haruko's motions. Try and
Alright.
see if he can actually drink.
Look to. Oh, and is Asaya drinking it already? Not yet, right?
I took like 2 sips.
Okay. And then Solomon?
He's just drinking through the straw.
Yes, the sippy cup is holding steady.
Pick up.
I do not.
Taste.
Mm-hmm.
You taste strawberry juice.
Oh. Yippee. I prefer apple to this shadow.
The color of the drink, slightly a little bit closer to blood than you like, but You ponder as the liquid floats in the glass. How much blood have you spilled? How much more will you continue to do so? In the name of progress.
Oh, fuck.
You cannot solve the mysteries of the universe without breaking a few eggs.
I don't think that's how the phrase goes.
I don't think that's how the phrase goes, Solomon. Wasn't it something about an omelet?
That's how my dad used to say it. Yeah, just drink. I don't. I'm
And
gonna be honest. I don't actually know the actual quote.
but hey, maybe maybe Solomon's father also doesn't know the quote. Exactly. So it all comes full circle.
I had half of mine to respond with, "You have a father?"
Well, had is the correct answer.
You had a father?
I still have a father.
No, I didn't say it.
Oh,
No, that's
oh,
not.
oh.
I had half of mine to make Asaya say it. I didn't.
Azaya's too polite to say that.
Exactly. It's not in character. That was just Rika trying to be a gremlin.
Azaya gets possessed for a moment.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to you?
Every session challenges for Rika playing a character is, oh, this character cannot gremlin. Shit.
It's just Asaya going like, I felt like I was overcome by the urges of a goblin.
As you finish your drinks,
Does it even do anything to me? What did I even get? What did I even get? And what did it even do?
you've realized that. Wait, can Warforgers get drunk? That's a.
I don't even.
I
I think
don't-
so. They can start.
No, I don't know
Can-
actually.
Are you made of what do you call it? Do you have anything against poison? Are you resistant to the poisoned condition, or are you immune to it?
Hold on.
You should be immune.
I should be, yeah, but I need to check that. I don't see it. Oh wait, no, you have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and you have
Okay, then,
resistance to
roll
poison
me-
damage.
Roll me Constitution against poison with
Okay.
advantage.
Or drunk, I guess.
They're drunk, and everyone else does the
Against-
same.
Even me?
Except,
Okay.
No.
except,
Well.
except, Strawberry, who does
Yippee.
not drink alcohol.
Okay.
Imagine she just
Conte.
spiked the fucking juice.
If she did, I might explode because alcohol blood level.
Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that, Jersey!
Oh, Josiah! How the tables have tabled?
You have a, you have,
Oh,
you
no.
have a DA.
The turns are tabled. Let's go.
You have a call.
Impromptu fucking traditional Catholic rant coming in 3, 2.
Oh, that should be said by me.
All right.
Or
I can
me.
fill you in.
Sober, drunk, sober. Let me roll for how close. Okay. Alright then. Isaiah, you watch as your brother recovers from one drink. That malt wine must have been really working wonders. As he's already a bit slurring his speech, you know?
I
didn't
find
ever-
this wine completely acceptable.
I didn't ever think I would see Jeremiah drunk in this campaign. Not
It's the-
in this session, in this entire campaign.
It's the ova. It's the ova.
Could I look to the?
This
Gotta look-
we're happy guys because it narratively makes sense, you know. Like,
Yay!
Could I look to the
Oh,
bartender and say, that he likes the wine, even inebriated. He phrases things in a very strange way.
oh yes, most customers do that. Don't worry.
Really?
Yeah.
I still do not understand it.
How do you like your drink? Did you enjoy it?
What was the drink?
Oh, just vodka, gin, tonic, whiskey.
Jesus.
wow.
Just completely unaffected.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're still. I mean, like I was also testing the limits as well. So
It tastes interesting. It is certainly. It is. I was expecting to. What was it? Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. I was expecting to somewhat end up more like Jeremiah here.
I'm fine, Amicus. Keep your comments to yourself.
He's not fine.
Brother.
They are not comments if I keep them to myself.
he's got a point. He's got a point.
Yeah.
I will let that. I will let you slide, for this wine tastes too good for me to be angry. He is drinking from an empty cup.
That.
I am going to very gently grab the wine glass, and just whisper to the bartender, perhaps get a water for him.
Oh sure, yeah.
Blood. My sibling, do you know how wine creates? It is made with grapes, sibling. Grapes that have been shown on the light. The light itself enters the grapes. I am drinking Aurora's blessing herself. You must not deny me.
You have physically run out of wine.
Oh,
Yes, it was an empty glass, brother.
Yes, I totally knew that. I was simply collecting the aromas remaining within the cup. Yes.
Do you want to sober up? Because I can
No.
sober you up.
I'll be making sermons tomorrow in no time. It's just you wait and see.
It would be really funny if the GM makes Jeremiah do a saving throw for being like
For
hungover.
hangover.
Yeah, and he's just fucked.
Yeah,
We'll
and
see.
Jeremiah in the morning is like, Isaiah, I needed water, Isaiah.
I mean, to be fair, if Jeremiah is hungover the next day, I can still just last a restoration.
Okay.
Is Harkosh drunk as well, or is he fine?
Is he? He watches. Besides some comments here and there, he's quite silent.
I'm gonna look to him and say, "You are less snarky than usual."
Really? You'd call it snarkiness? I would call it snarkiness.
I do not have a better word in my banks.
Hmm. I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm just thinking about everything. The fact that
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the fact that things happen every day. Like that kid, for example. Shulman saved him. And we saved the city from blowing up. Because we can. There'll always be things that we can't save. There'll always be lives that we can't stop from ending. It just saddens me.
We do our best, but can't be all everywhere to everyone.
I know, Isaiah. I just wish I could save everyone.
Foreshadowing is a literary advice. And
Well, I mean, you and I are working towards similar goals. Makes sense why we're in a team.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know how you feel.
it's just,
Of course, I wish the same.
I know.
unfortunately, there's only so much we can do.
Hmm.
At the I'm gonna do another foreshadowing as a literary device. At the end of the day, we are mortals just like everyone else.
Aw.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I just,
Sorry,
I'm just
continue.
I'm thinking in which, if we're all here together because our goals align, he just shakes his empty glass. Well, then I hope our goals will never diverge. Because I do enjoy my company with all of you. Yes, even you, Jeremiah.
Hey, I try to be nice. In fact,
I know.
I am nice.
He raises an eyebrow.
To be fair, this is the nicest he's ever been, so he's not wrong.
That is fair. That is fair.
Yeah, see, you wait a minute. Nicest I've ever been. I've always been nice.
I think you misheard me, brother. I said nothing.
Covering your own ass. I see.
Before everything
like-
went to shit, Saya speaks a little bit more casually to Jeremiah.
Gee, I wonder why.
All right.
Hey, where is the lady? Maybe like another glass of whatever. What is it? Mulled wine, right?
I don't think that's the
Would be
best
good.
course of action.
Fine. Water and lemon.
I think I saw her walking outside. Harko's just like simply points out.
Outside.
If you want, I
Why
can.
would she need to go outside for water?
I don't know. Maybe there's a well. Who knows, right?
I am not drinking from a well.
Well.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Fuck.
If you want, come on. Like, Jeremiah, stay here. Isaiah, come with me. Let's go check it out.
Okay, well, Asaya looks at Solomon and Amicus and sort of, please make sure he doesn't, well, get drunker.
Amicus just kind of like stares at Isaiah for a couple seconds, and without even looking, like pushes his glass slightly away from Jeremiah. Like, it's not finished yet, and it's just like you're gonna hear it just like sliding across the bar table.
My glass. It contains not wine.
Apparently,
This glass is mine.
Oh.
actually, on that note, I will go back to the table, grab my glass, and like put it in front of Amicus.
Amicus will once again like see the glass being put down there, and then you just hear like a very slow like.
Can I cast Mage Hand?
I actually dragged my glass across my table for that sound effect, by the way.
Can I cast a Mage Hand so it's both lifted in the air high enough so Jeremiah can't get it?
Oh my
Like a fucking child.
Yeah.
As you leave the scene of Jeremiah looking above the glass, you know.
No. My glass.
You're starting to sound like Lao.
Yeah.
Just Lao
I
and
was
they're
gonna
drunk.
I was gonna say.
No, I can drink more. I'm not even drunk.
Continue, Dolph.
You watch as you open the door and you see half-elf bartender outside, speaking to just a regular person, just a human male, blonde, with a rapier on his side.
Oh, son of a bitch!
You watch
We
as
don't know him yet.
you watch as you open the door. The man notices and then immediately puts on his cloak and departs off in the night. And the lady just comes back. Hey, sorry, I was on my break. What do you guys need?
Sorry. And I kind of just like tilts my head to look at the guy that just left. Sorry, were we interrupting you?
No, don't worry.
Well, we need some more glasses of water and lemon if you have any. Please?
Oh, sure. I will get that straight away. And as you do, you watch as Harkos just looks up at the moon. You know, just his eyes filled with reminiscing. You know,
What are you thinking about?
no, I meant what I said back at the laboratory. I know sometimes Jeremiah doesn't see your worth, and you try to please him in any way you can. But I hope you know that it's not just me, but Amicus and Solomon and Baker as well. We all see you as toe-to-toes, as equals. I hope you know that, friend.
And it's Asaya's turn to sort of look at the moon as well. I appreciate it, Harkosh. I do. And I'm aware our skill sets are different. It's, well, it's hard to see it when I'm not exactly the prophet that he is.
I see. He just chuckles to himself as he turns around and stops looking at the moon. Maybe you can call this blasphemy, but hey. Sometimes the gods don't know everything.
Well, I'll pretend not to hear that so I don't have to tell it to Erzaya.
He just laughs. Find it funny how we're a party filled with beliefs, and somehow we make quite an amazing team. To be honest, I think I'm going to look back at this night fondly in the times to come.
Me when I laugh.
Foreshadowing is a literary. Erzaya stops looking at the moon as well and turns to look at Harkosh. You know, I think I will as well. You're a good friend, Harkosh, and well, not many is able to withstand my brother's wit.
Oh, well, he certainly has a knack for it with his sharp tongue, but hey, after helping him out with some of the Soul Invictus's lesser problems, I'm sure he knows that we all provide some uses.
Well, you may not believe it, and I don't think he'll ever say it. But I do think he sees you as
as much of an equal as he can see anyone.
I see. If I may ask one more question,
Of course.
how far would you go to do anything for your brother? To save him, for instance.
Well, I try not to think about it. But I don't think I will stop if I have to.
Hmm.
He's the only one I have before anything else. So, and you know the saying of being a twin, it's you're each half of a whole, so I try to not lose that half.
Hmm.
And
I see.
I'm sure he thinks the same.
Sorry?
I'm sure he thinks the same.
Hardcore does not answer that.
Foreshadowing
Simply
is also
He simply states, your brother is very, very lucky to have you. And thank you for making me understand how important it is to fight for what you truly care for. And he heads on inside.
and before Isaiah didn't really have time to answer, and they just they tilt their head a little, sort of like, huh? Before they also walk back in.
Meanwhile, what is Trio
Trio quick.
try not I can't say that. I was gonna say that, but like I can read it. But yes. What are you three doing?
I
Uh-huh.
go for it. You two first.
Josiah, for the
I-
love of all that is holy, you had enough. Please, I don't want to extract the alcohol from your bloodstream. It is not a comfortable process.
To be fair, he only had one. You know, the bartender just like looks at you three as she's like preparing the water and the lemon and all that stuff.
If
I'm holding Jaraziah by his shoulders to make sure he doesn't try and climb the bar table to reach the fucking drinks.
Mhm.
How dare you put your hands on me? I will have my glass of wine back, you fucking give me. And he's just trying to like reach for it and like trying to hop up, but like he's a fucking paladin in almost full armor. Like it's thankfully at least his armor is light enough, but it's still a like fucking noise.
Every time he tries to get up, like Amicus just like holds him back down.
It sounds like every single time he jumps.
if
And
Mhm.
if Asaya hasn't walked in yet, he's going to also attempt to like try to get up on chairs and shit, just be an annoying little shit.
I just look over the bartender and say, if this is what one cup did to him, I'm not risking a second one.
I'm fine. Also consider right, like what if the same mulled wine, but more mulled than wine.
I don't even know what that means.
I believe the word mulled in mulled wine Mean is an adjective. That is not
Exactly.
how it works.
You just have more of the adjective of mold than you do of the noun of wine. Eh? Eh? Back me up here, bartender.
I think you need to read more
Ah.
books.
I know you
I will back you up by just like she just gently shoves, like slides the water. Like here you go, drink.
See, this is. He picks up the glass of water and lemon. More mold than wine. More mold than wine.
I wish I had minor illusion. I would have made it look like wine. Damn it.
He's drunk enough.
That's true.
If you tell a drunk enough person that water is vodka, they will take shots of it.
Kidding.
He will drink. He will take it like it's a shot.
And it does not taste anything like the mulled wine you just had. It's sour to the core, you know?
What?
Ooh.
Why is this mulled wine so? He treats it like it's actually still wine in there, and he's like swishing the now empty cup, like sniffing it, like it has a taste of citrus instead. Interesting, a different ingredient.
That's the more mold, I guess.
Yes, thank you, bartender. Exactly what I was looking for. Oh, it's so curt.
How I love tolerating you.
But yeah, that should be all that Jeremiah does probably before fucking Asaya and Mirkosh walks back in.
Well, we wait for 5 minutes and
It's unwine. Wait, no, it's mulled wine, but more mold than wine. I'd
Okay.
call this mulled wine. Yes.
oh no.
Are you literate?
As Asaya walks in behind Harkosh, they immediately turn their head away and just tries not to laugh.
Amicus will look at Solomon and say, "It does not seem impossible."
Hmm.
Hey, making part of being a good orator is being able to work without a fully written speech. One must be able to speak from their hearts without the confines of grammar.
Amicus stares at Jeremiah for another solid 2 seconds and says, "I will repeat my recommendation to pick up a book."
Book of Aurora is all I need. And he's going to finally sit his ass down.
That
Howdy, give me,
explains a lot of things.
Cody, give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage for me, will ya?
Sure. Fall off the fucking chair.
You with a 12.
It's one extra from before. What the fuck?
Well. I guess malt wine with milder wine does not fit a good combination in your tummy.
Oh.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I am going. Okay.
What?
Bartender, lavatory.
I quickly run up, and hopefully, before Jeremiah pukes, I cast Last Restoration.
With
It gets rid of the poisoned conditions.
That's true. You know?
it does, but it does not remove the unstable cocktail that has been made inside my stomach. So
That's
you will
true.
see
Wait,
Jereziah.
no. You can end either one disease or one condition.
Yeah, so it's the poison condition,
I guess.
but
Alcohol
not
is
this
practically
sick.
poison.
But aren't you immune
Yeah,
to
I mean
disease?
the cocktail in his stomach is not a disease.
I guess.
Either way, you will see as Osaya casts Lesser Restoration, ever so gently placing their hand on the drunkest Jereziah has ever been. And then Jereziah will just bolt upright and he will sort of right. It would seem I would still need the levity after all. If you would I will excuse myself to the bathroom.
All right then.
Good luck, brother. I tried.
That was a stark contrast if I have ever seen one.
Alcohol is a... Okay, yeah, no, I will explain further later. He'll turn around and leave.
Goes I threw up.
I will... Oh no, that's gross. I'm not even gonna do that.
No,
never mind.
don't even describe it.
No.
No, I won't describe it, but there is something I could have done to sort of save myself some more embarrassment, but that's... Even the more I think about it, the less I like it. So yeah, I'll just go to the bathroom and just... And then, after a while, I will return.
As you return, you feel much better. Yeah. The demons have all been expelled.
War has been fought in that bathroom.
War
is over.
unlike any other, has been fought.
That
And
that lavatory should not be entered for the next 3 days.
Oh, You do not believe I ensure that the next person coming in there will not be thankful to have been there? And I will make sure to use Presty to clean up the bathroom and shape water to get rid of any spilled liquids.
yes.
I have both. I am a sorcerer multi-class after all.
Yes, Jereziah, we know. You're not just the smiting one, you know.
I don't know if this is a dig at Jereziah or is it a dig at me anymore.
Mama beneran dong dia. Oh my god. To clarify, to dig at Jereziah.
Yes, I that was a joke.
But yes. As you all meet up again, the bartender just like chuckles. Well, I believe that's been quite enough. So I'll just clean up your glasses. And she gets each and every one of yours, including Solomon's sippy cup.
Yep.
And she goes, please let yourselves out. I shall be closing down for the night. Thank you so much for being good patrons. Be good customers.
We thank you for your hospitality.
Anytime.
Miss, I do not believe we caught your name.
Ah. Amelia.
Thank you, Miss Amelia. And Amicus,
What?
like, nods his head at her.
Not to worry. May the Ignis Fatuus's warm shine on you.
Oh,
Um.
Solomon is gonna just jolt her head around.
Huh?
Solomon!
Huh?
Solomon!
Sorry.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow, cloudy.
I'm gonna jump off my bed.
No.
Oh no.
Okay,
Okay.
Jeraziah will be the one to turn around and sort of. Oh, I was not aware that this is a establishment belonging to the Ignis Fatuus.
Well, it's not belonging to any of them. I just, I wish it was the old ways.
See. Well, my embarrassed hiring side, and he will take his pouch and leave a tip of two platinum pieces.
Whoa.
Damn. Bitch,
Woo.
rich.
Damn.
Okay.
This, I hope, covers the, how shall we say, hush money over what of my conduct here.
Mm-hmm. What conduct?
Perfect. Exactly, right? It was a regular night where 5 heroes walked in and 5 heroes walked out, only slightly more inebriated than usual.
Yup.
Yep.
Yup.
Yeah.
I believe it is you who is now creating the awkward moments, Jeraziah.
It is unavoidable when one has embarrassed themselves that much, Amicus. I am going to bed. I would love to go to bed. Well, I guess we are done here. Should we head back to Sanctuary then?
Yes. I think it's time.
Alright.
I am good to go.
Well, thank you for having us. And as I make sure to still like wave to what was her name? Amelia?
Yes.
Yeah. They wave to Amelia before returning back to the party.
She was back. And yeah. So ends your time at the bar. What a lovely time getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Totally will not be ruined by certain events in the future.
Mm-hmm.
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 Uh-huh.
Yep.
You watch as the moment you stepped out, rain begins to pour. And you see that now the streets are filled with puddles of water. But it's just a drizzle, just a bit. No heroes like you could get sick by catching colds.
Oh. This is... Well, the weather's unfortunate, but thankfully it's not that bad.
But yeah, I mean, we might just well head to our own safe house. You deal with Sanctuary in the morning.
Yeah, probably a better idea.
And
Oh, sorry,
go ahead. No. Please continue.
I lost it. It's fine. Don't worry. Go ahead.
Nah.
Online D&D moment.
Apologies.
No, not your fault. It's fine.
So, as as y'all begin walking back to your cozy safe house, a large castle-like building in the distance, owned solely by every single one of you, but the deed is of course in Jeremiah's hands, you know. Of course. I guess that's Jeremiah asking for more alcohol, you know, like whiskey! I want more whiskey!
I swear, I pressed the mute button. Sorry, ignore that.
Okay. So, eventually you all go back into the safe house and you tuck in for the night, respectively. And you dream of many dreams. Some of them uneventful, some of them not making any sense. Okay. But for one of you, your dreams were a little bit more interesting, to say the least. You watch as you don't know whether it's a dream or not, but you feel as if it was so real. And the person who is having this vision of dreams of sorts, Isaiah, you watch as
Why?
why I rolled a number. What do you want me to do? Like,
It can't be Amicus. Bro's not sleeping, bro's just in power saving mode.
you feel a presence that you know to be of your deity, but it is not one of calmness and happiness. It is one of desperation.
I only sense her, right?
Mm-hmm. And you feel as though there's like chills. Not chills. Imagine chills down your spine, but instead of being cold, it's as if the sun was grazing your back. You know. As if someone was putting a magnifying glass concentrated on your back going from up to down. You know?
Wow.
And you feel like, well, first of all, pain, but second of all, a warning. An omen. Things to come. And as you do, you think about how you wish Aurora's warmth would shelter you in this time, need, this trial. And yet, all you feel is the feeling of emptiness. As darkness swallows you whole. And with that, I say that's a good stopping point for our little flashback session.
Holy fucking shit! You end the flashback on a cliffhanger.
Oh my god.
Of course.
You know what's
In true
hilarious?
Kristoff fashion.
You know what's fucking hilarious is
What?
that the very final scene is out of a roll of a dice. It's on Isaiah and it's the goddess, and they just said they're not a prophet.
Huh. Wasn't Isaiah the first person to speak in the first episode?
Was I?
It was either you or Baker. But if it was you, it would be so good.
I think it was Baker. I remember the first thing I asked was like to clean up,
That's true.
but I don't know if I was the first one to say.
I think
Something.
it was Baker because
I think
was
Baker spoke
telling-
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it's probably. But
Yeah. No,
But-
it's fucking hilarious because supposedly Jeremiah is the one who hears Aurora's voice.
Supposedly.
Yeah, and I'm the one having dreams about her. Ah, foreshadowing is a literary device.
Foreshadowing is a literary device,
Oh
guys.
my fucking god! I was like, why me?
but alright, I will stop the recording.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye, gang.
Thank
See you guys next
all
week.
for watching. See you
Bye,
next
guys.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the Racist
Oh my
Patreon.
god.
Okay.
Okay, we're
Version
still
where we all
doing
say
that.
the N-word.